Okay, so in this lesson we are going to represent and perform rotations this time. So let's talk about clockwise rotations. Remember, well, I don't know how often y'all look at clocks, but clocks go this way. You know, the non-digital clocks. They rotate this way. So this is clockwise. Before we start, let's label some of these. So this was A. This is our original A. This is A prime. I don't think I really talked too much about that this year because I know I've showed it to you all in the past. But A prime just means like the new A, so to speak. And C rotated this way, and this is C prime, and then this was rotated this way. This is B prime. So, but let's imagine we went all the way here, then the A would have been right here, A prime. And if we rotate it completely, then this would be C prime. And B prime would have been here. And then this one would be, if we went further, this would have been A prime. I'm going to write this so you can see a little better. A prime. And this would have been C prime and B prime. Okay, so now let's start. 90-degree clockwise rotation. We were at 2, 1. And then it moved to 1, negative 2. And B was at 4, 5. B prime, when we turned, was at 5, negative 4. And lastly, C was at 6, 2, and now we're at 2, negative 6. C prime is at 2, negative 6. I'll label these once again. So my algebraic rule used to be x, y, and it's turning into, let's see, 2. Okay, this is different. So the 1, the 5, and the 2 were the y's. And then they moved right here. 1, 5, and 2. So the y's are there. And the 2, 4, and 6 moved over to the right side. Moved over here. So, but now they're the opposite. So negative. And to show this, you would just, like in geometric notation, you would put capital R. Remember, reflections are lowercase. Rotations are uppercase. So that means rotation, you put 90 degrees. Remember, we're going like a clock, clockwise. All right, let's do 180. So bam, bam. So bam, bam. And 2, 1, A prime, A became A prime, which is negative 2, negative 1. Four, 5 was B, so B prime was negative 4, negative 5. And 6, 2 was C, and C prime is negative 6, negative 2. So we had x, y. Oh, let's pause. So 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6, and they're opposite. So negative x, negative x. And then y, negative, 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 oh, positive, and then was negative, so negative y. You would show this one by, in geometric notation, by putting capital R, 180 degrees clockwise. And we have 270. So I'm going to label this again so at least you see it here. And 2, 1. Now it's negative 1, 2. Negative 5, 4. And negative 2, 6. So I'm just going to write this new rule. Well, I don't know, just for sake of consistency, I guess just It's not trying to take forever on this, right? So the 2 came over here, so it was right here, now it's right here. So x. And then the y moved to the front, and it's the opposite. So 1, 5, 2 became -1, -5, -2. And rotation, 270 degrees clockwise. And let's do one more. 360, so it went 90 degrees, 180, 270. Oh, 360 is the exact same. Oop, I don't know why. I just went crazy with the same point. All right, 4, 5, and 6, 2. So XY stayed and just this XY still. And that's rotation, 360 degrees clockwise. All right, halfway through. This next one should be difficult. Now we're going to go the other way. If you notice, these are pretty much... Let me click the other one. Look at these. These are the same shapes, but instead we're going in reverse. We're going to go this way instead. So in order to not completely waste a ton of your time, I'm going to try to go through this like a little quicker. So 2, 1 became -1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I should probably, okay, sorry. We got to write these out first. A prime, B prime. Oh, that's not B prime. That's C prime, and this is B prime. Okay, so 2, 1, -1, 2. 4, 5, -5, 4. And 6, 2, -2, 6. So, I'm just going to write the x comma y like that. So, this came over here, so this was x, came over here. So this is x, and this is y, and it's opposite. And you would just show this by saying rotation of 90 degrees counterclockwise, because this is the opposite direction of a clock. Now, before we go through all of this, if this is 90 degrees going counterclockwise, then I'm going to go back. This is the 270 clockwise, so I'm going to say that again. So this shape going backwards is 90 degrees counterclockwise. It's actually the same as going 270 degrees. 70, -y, comma x. -y, comma x. If you notice, this 180 degrees is still 180 degrees. Like if you go 180 this way or 180 like this way, you end up at the same one. So this was -x, -y. It was going to stay the same. -x, -y. So let's just represent it doing like this, 180 degrees counterclockwise. And 270, so I'm starting here, 270 is here. So 270 counterclockwise is the same as 90 degrees clockwise. 90 degrees clockwise, so y -x. So y -x. And of course, we represent it like that. Oh, a little too close. Rotation of 270 degrees counterclockwise. The reason I'm showing you these is because like if you know clockwise, if you know going to the right, you can use the same one going to the left. Like going to the right 90 is the same as going to the left 270. Going to the right 180 is the same as going to the left 180. Going to the right 270 is the same as going to the left 90. I said left and right, but you understand clockwise and counterclockwise. And we all know 360 in either direction is just X, Y again. So you would just say rotation 360 degrees counterclockwise. Not that that one really matters because it's the same as clockwise. So thank you.